Hi everyone, my name is James Keeley and I work for Elation Lighting and Acclaim Lighting, and I am the software support representative. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily patch in some generic RGBW fixtures into the ESA Pro software, create some scenes, and also write those scenes to the R500 memory interface. So we'll keep this really brief and simple and easy to follow. So let's get going. Just simply launch the software, and it's going to give you the dialog how you want to connect to your interface. If you have the interface hooked up to the computer through USB, or it can be discovered on the network when you use the RJ45 Ethernet plug on the back of the R500 interface. Right now I've just got mine on USB, so I'm just going to use that for now. Now, as soon as the software opens, you'll notice several different areas. There's a bunch of tabs: editor, live, calendar, standalone, and there's a little button here called add fixtures. So let's go ahead and click that because we want to add some fixtures. So if you go to the _generic folder in the scan library, it's the one at the very top, expand it, find RGBW, and you can either click patch, or you can simply drag and drop if you want to space out the addressing a little bit. Something like that, for example. And it'll even tell you the addressing that you're going to be using. So if you have 4 individually controllable different DMX address RGBW fixtures, it will tell you first one's going to take 1 through 4, second 5 through 9, third 9 through 12, and the fourth 13 through 16. You can do this. You can use this to help you remember the addressing that you're going to need to put on your fixtures later. So we'll just click OK. And you see that we have 4 little fixture square representations in the groups area. They by default they show up in a square, but if you want them in a line, it's very simple. Just simply select all, click on the line, and they will automatically go in a line for you. And it'll even be in the correct linear patched order. If you want to create a group quickly, you can click add group right here, add a group. And if you want to click them in a different order and have the effect that you're going to create flow that way, you can do that as well by clicking here, hold the control key on the keyboard, click the first fixture, second, and third, and then fourth, and that's the order that you want them to be. Click add a group. I can right click this and I can click on the group and rename it and call it in to out, something like that. Just another way to do them, to select them differently. And if you look closely, you can see if I select group 1, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. If I select in to out, the numbers are still 1, 2, 3, 4, but the IDs are changed. So, anyways, let's stick to the standard grouping. I'm going to go over here to scenes. I'm going to click add. We automatically get one scene and our fixtures are automatically selected. Now these little page effects have become active. So what we can do is, say we just wanted to create just a static color. You know, some people, they get this stuff and they just want blue. And that's perfectly fine. We can do that for you. Simply grab the static effect, drag it over the timeline. When you see the mouse icon change, that's when you can let it go. And that's going to give you your static color picker. You can do this and color mix any color that you want to. So let's say we want blue, maybe a little bit of white. Now down here we have select fade. So there's no fade time, half fade time, and 100% fade time. You can just play around with these to find something that you're happy with. For right now, I'm just going to leave mine no fade top. And now we have our blue block. So as soon as we click play, they just go blue. And it's just going to loop until seamlessly over and over and over again. And you can even set up to always loop or just play twice and then stop. So it's going to play once for 10 seconds. And then loop back again for another 10 seconds. And it's just going to keep going because this is just a preview. But if we were to play it back live, it would stop looping after 2 loops. So let's go ahead and create another scene. I'm just going to hit plus here. Scene 2. Let's create a color scroll effect. I'll take the color mixing, drag it and drop it. We'll just do something like a rainbow. Increase this to about 7 colors. Click play. Now we can see the scrolling rainbow effect is going to go from left to right, from fixtures 1 through fixtures 4. We can decrease the size to make it play a little bit faster and tighter together, and we can extend it. The sizing will be the number of fixtures that you have selected. So right now we can only do 4. We did 1. Each one is going to play the effect and then go to the next. Maybe 2. 3, 4, so on and so forth. There's other effects in here too. There's a chaser. There's Night Rider. So you could do red, make it a little bit smaller. I'm just going to bounce back and forth like that. Sinus waves. So once we're done playing with it, we find an effect that we like, just click OK. Well, there's also a way to reverse the order as well. So if we want to go forwards or backwards, you can do that. Okay. Click play. You can see our effect right there. So use this magnifying glass to kind of get a better look at what's going on. And now let's make another new scene. So I'm going to use our in-to-out grouping, and let's see how it looks on a gradient. We're just going to pick 2 colors here. And if we add a little phasing, it's still playing in numerical order. So that's the gradient effect. Can double click to add another color. Let's say you want this orange, like a deep orange in the middle here. So like from a red to a deep orange to a yellow. Just phasing a little bit. You can see what it's going to do in the preview window up there. Click OK. And that's our sequence. Now, if you want, some people want manual control of the white channel, which is totally fine. You can do that if you go up to options, set RGBW options, set it to manual. Manual adjustment of white channel will give you independent access to the white channel no matter what you're doing. So if you want to lighten up the yellow a little bit, you can do that. Play. There we go, already off. So now, one thing I want to point out to you that we're in the global area. Over in the areas group, I didn't go into the areas patching. That's going to be in a different video, because not a lot of people use that. So, but notice we have global area here. We're going to go to the Standalone tab now, and we still see global area. We see our little interface right here. You can see the little buttons. We can change zones from A through J. And scenes. And since this has a screen, you could even attach an image. So while it's playing, you can take a picture of it and upload the image into this program, and then write it to the memory, and it's going to show up. That picture that you took is going to show up on the screen on the R500. It's a really easy and handy way to give you a visual association with what the scene is going to be, instead of going, oh, red, yellow, oh, red, green, blue, oh, static, blue. You know, it's a good way for, especially if you have people that are coming in that don't really know how to use it. They just want to touch stuff and go. Perfect for that. So now, going back to, let's set this programming to the R500 interface. So we're going to take the global area here. We're going to drag it and drop it into this little window right here. You see we're on zone A. I'm just going to let it go. Now we see over here for stick DE3, which is R500, we're at page A, a global area, we have scenes 1 through 3. Now, all we really need to do is click right the interface memory. It's going to say, this may take a few minutes, but it really won't. We'll say, OK. It's writing all that stuff. It says done and successful. Click OK. And now we can turn off, we can save this show file. Unplug the R500 from the computer. Put it into the wall. Wire up the DMX and start checking out these scenes on the lights. There's one other option you could do if you don't have the R500 with you. You can write the show to a file on the computer. So you're just to the desktop. Click OK. Choose your interface type. We want stick 3. Click OK. It's going to take a few minutes. Done. And we went successfully. And now we can even minimize this. You see that we have a show that we can just take and drop it onto the micro SD card that the R500 can take. And you could just simply mail the little USB stick SD card to the client with the R500 and update their shows whenever you want. Or they can simply grab the show file. You save as 500 demo. Which will now show up on the desktop. 500 demo. Take this file, we can email it to people, or we can take this, put it on a micro SD card, and mail that to the client. All they have to do is plug in the SD card to the R500, and all the programming is exactly as it should be. So this concludes hopefully a brief setup introduction for you guys. If there's any questions at all, please let me know in the comments, or reach out to support at acclaimlighting.com or support at elationlighting.com. Or even just email me directly at jamesk@elationlighting.com. And I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, talk you through any issues that you might be having, or just happy to answer any questions you have at all. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something from it. Thank you. Have a great day.